Otamendi cross into a good area. No one there for Real Madrid, but still had to be dealt with. Awkward one for Stones, and he did well.
Short pass here. Modric. Carvajal. Like Casemiro had kept it in there for a moment.
Interesting to see John Stones lining up in the centre of that three-man City defence as well. So good on the ball. Second season for him at City, and no longer the most expensive defender, or English defender for that matter. Man on the ball. Took that title off him.
Nacho, whose versatility is admired by Zinedine Zidane and is very useful, played at right back when they were short of options in the Champions League last year. A bit clumsy there on Aguero.
Yeah, Nacho held up well in the Champions League. Played late on in the competition. Real Madrid getting by Atletico in the semi-finals, of course.
Real Madrid stretched. Aguero, Gabriel Jesus. Well, that's the very combination that Pep Guardiola wants to see. The front two today testing Navas.
Yeah, it's been a problem for City. Aguero sometimes is asked to do too much, but with Jesus alongside him, there's a goal threat with every attack.
Away by Casemiro. Ball's a good one. De Bruyne hasn't been dealt with. He decides to just sweep that one in. Real Madrid haven't organised. Walker.
Real Madrid very fortunate to get away with that. De Bruyne in behind twice.
Danilo.
Actually, on the first cross, De Bruyne had too much time to think. Unlike him, to pick the wrong option in that kind of situation. Second time around, he headed across goal, and Real Madrid just about scrambled it clear.
Does stretch the play. Danilo, he's looked good so far, Danilo. Shame about the end product, but he has looked lively down the left-hand side.
Yeah, as has Jesus. This is a really good save from Keylor Navas. Looked for a second like he was beaten, but adjusted well. But Danilo, as you say, has done well. Needs a winner as well. He knows how to win trophies. Got the winner in the Copa Libertadores final back in 2011 for Santos alongside Neymar.
Aguero picked out perfectly. Stunning block from Keylor Navas. Kevin De Bruyne can't do anything with the follow-up, but that is the best save so far from the Real Madrid goalkeeper.
Yeah, the fans love that as well. Aguero, first touch took him a little bit wide. Superb save from Navas. And to think he could have left Real Madrid a couple of seasons ago in a swap deal for David De Gea. Very much the number one of the European champions now. Stood up really well.
Normally back Sergio Aguero in that position. 9 times out of 10. De Bruyne's pulling the strings in midfield wonderfully at the moment. Retains possession away from Marcelo.
Yeah, fairly subdued performance from Real Madrid so far. Carvajal or Marcelo not getting forward at all from fullback, being pushed back by Danilo and Kyle Walker. City creating some very good chances in the opening 25 minutes.
Company. Yaya Toure. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't quite move that into a shooting position.
Danilo's really keen to make an impression, fouling Isco this time, but he's glad to be playing again. Didn't play all that much last season. 17 matches in La Liga, 3 in the Champions League.
Kyle Walker on the opposite side. Not looking entirely convincing there, under a bit of pressure from Marcelo. Real Madrid certainly have the backing of the majority of the crowd here. Short from Isco. Oh, they're queuing up at the back post. Casemiro against the post, I think. And Karim Benzema is kept out by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, lovely ball in from Isco. Great leap from Casemiro above Walker, and then a comfortable enough save for Edison.
Five in the area for Real Madrid. Isco's the only one who can pick it up. That's brilliant. In by Casemiro. And the header was a good one from Rafael Varane.
Yeah, Varane the only player to attack the ball in that situation, but finally we're seeing Real Madrid put a bit of pressure on, and coming from set pieces, which is not something I would have suggested would be their strong point against an English team.
Especially without Cristiano Ronaldo. Getting on the end of crosses.
Ronaldo's been given an extended break after the Confederations Cup. He's only going to link up with Madrid just a couple of days before the Super Cup.
One fairly against Aguero. Yaya Toure might pick up a yellow card. The referees are showing them in the International Champions Cup. And I do think Yaya Toure kicked out slightly there.
A former Barcelona player. He maybe wasn't happy with that challenge from Casemiro on Aguero. No free kick given. And a few seconds later, cynical from Toure.
The yellow card caution has been issued by the referee. Manchester City's number 42, Yaya Toure.
Given a one-year contract extension, Yaya Toure, back in June. It looked like he was going to leave last summer, let alone this summer. But he's given a warning to some of the younger players in the squad. He says they are playing for their futures at Manchester City this season. Bale, good first touch from the Welshman. Stretches City again, and it's a corner.
A bit of a half-hearted appeal from Bale for handball here. A good cover from John Stones. Ball played over the head of Company. Stones across quickly. Three-man defence working well.
Modric. Well, how does he do it? Wonderful from Luka Modric. Isco. Oh, it was wonderful. Nice idea, but Isco showing the youngster Foden the standard to which he should be aspiring.
Yeah, very much so. The crowd getting behind Real Madrid in that attack as well, enjoying what they were seeing. The pass just overhit by Marcelo though.
Real Madrid manager, head coach appointed officially in January 2016. Just over a year and a half in charge. He has a Liga title, 2 Champions League titles. Not bad going from Ancelotti's former assistant and the former Real Madrid Castilla head coach as well.
Important for the club as well that they clinched the league title. It's been a while since they won one.
Gabriel Jesus caught late, and Nacho, it's not his first foul of the game, and the referee cautions him.
Yeah, I think Nacho knew it was coming. Poor challenge, very high, missed the ball, can't really complain, and he didn't.
Company. Foden. We'll see Phil Foden's trying to work out the rhythm and pace of this game.
Yeah, things not coming off from quite like they did against Manchester United.
Marcelo. Saw a lot of Foden for Manchester City's youth sides last season. Or even a couple of times I was down at the Etihad campus and Pep Guardiola was there watching the youth side. And while there has been recent criticism, Gary Neville in particular making comments that Phil Foden's at the wrong Manchester club to get Premier League game time, Guardiola was keen to dispute that pre-match.
Yeah, all the signs are good for Foden in this pre-season as Benzema is just about offside there. It is true that United have some good young players coming through. Plenty of options, but lots of pressure on them this season as well. They've spent a lot of money. And the likes of Pogba and Lukaku will be starting every game, that's for sure.
Gabriel Jesus on his international teammate Kovacic. Skips away. Rafa Benitez signing, in fact, Mateo Kovacic. It's a back from his compatriot Luka Modric.
A good work off the ball from Foden there. Just made a big effort to get back and make life difficult for Modric.
Isco spotted it. Modric just beyond Benzema. But the patience of Isco in the middle of the park, waiting for the right run in which he could connect with a player. That was wonderful.
Yeah, great run from Modric as well. And once he gets in here, you back him to lay it on a plate for Benzema. He almost did. And City get away with one. That's the problem with the 3-5-2 system. If your wing backs switch off, there is space to exploit down the channels.
It's interesting because I think Danilo was tracking one player and suddenly Modric put around the other side. They are a little bit isolated with one wide player. Isco couldn't really get in the team at the start of the season. Bale. It's another ball across the penalty area which Benzema won't get. I think the flag is up against Bale anyway.
Yeah, Isco's really running the show for Real Madrid at the moment. He set things in train there. And good spot by the linesman, that one.
No new signings on the field today for Real Madrid. Theo Hernandez, 26 million euros from Atletico, on loan at Alaves last season. Dani Ceballos, started for Spain at the under-21s. Arrives for 21 million from Real Betis, and Jesus Vallejo, centre-back, was on loan at Eintracht Frankfurt, very impressive in the Bundesliga last season. Carvajal. Isco on the outside. Poor touch from Isco, and his former teammate cuts him off.
Yeah, that's what you have to remember when you watch this Real Madrid side. There is Ronaldo to come back, there's Sergio Ramos to come back, and there's the 5 players who were with Spain's under-21s this summer.
Benzema! Wriggled free, carrying Benzema. And Ederson, in terms of shot stopping, is giving a good account of himself here. I'm sure we'll see that again in a moment. Isco looking to take this relatively quickly. Carvajal. Modric. Marcelo. Just got away from Casemiro.
Yeah, it's been very good though from Real Madrid for the last 10 or 15 minutes. And that's where Benzema's excellent. Tight situation, quick footwork in between Foden and Otamendi, and a good save again from Ederson.
Reminds me of his work done on the byline against Atletico to set up Isco last season, carrying Benzema. But what was such a decisive goal effectively knocked Atletico out. You see him as this big physical centre-forward, Mark, but his feet are so quick and sharp, as we saw there too.
Definitely, that was a crucial goal. Real Madrid winning 3-0 in the first leg of the semi-final. They were 2-0 down after about 16 minutes, I think it was, in the second leg away from home. And then Benzema, not only did he draw 3 Atletico defenders to him, he managed to escape them as well and tee it up for Isco. What an important goal that was.
Company. Walker has faith in his pace, but too much on his touch.
Oh, very good reading of the game from Keylor Navas. Experienced keeper at this stage. Walker would have been in there. I have to say though, I like the way City are set up in this game, even if they have given up a few chances in the last few minutes. All these new signings gives them a lot more flexibility in terms of the formation.
There seems to be some overspill of frustration there for Danny Carvajal. Clearly just shunted into Aguero.
It's in keeping with this tournament, really, isn't it? Nominally a pre-season friendly, but very competitive on the field.
You feel the fact that they're playing against high-level opposition, plus packed out, excited crowds, all plays a part.
Again, it's something we've talked about throughout this tournament. It's the expectation that comes with playing in front of such a big crowd as well.
Into Company trying to bypass midfield. Walker is late on Casemiro. Play on, says the man in the middle. Marcelo on the overlap. That will give Bale the time to swing it in. Superb from Kevin De Bruyne.
Absolutely fantastic. He knew exactly what he was going to do there before he got the ball.
Aguero, trapped by the French international Varane. Gabriel Jesus looks for the penalty. Went between two Real Madrid players, but he's not having it.
Yeah, theatrical fall from Gabriel Jesus, trying to get the contact himself. I'm not surprised to see him get back up on his feet. Good refereeing.
Very good indeed. Clearly left his foot in. Feels competitive though. You see the way the players are appealing for a decision like that. Says you really want a result here after that relatively comfortable win for Manchester United in their last outing in this friendly competition.
There's definitely an edge to this game and most games in this competition.
Varane, Bale, and for the first time today, fine margins for Benzema and Bale, who are trying to time that run perfectly.
Again, just a little bit ahead of the play. I think John Stones has done pretty well at the back for City. That position in the middle of the back three seems to suit him.
Really does look like Benzema and Bale are the front two here. Isco. Worked wonderfully at the tip of the diamond for Real Madrid in their slightly reshuffled team last season. Modric. Marcelo just really ran into company. Good spot from De Bruyne. First half thoughts, Mark Rodden.
Yeah, good signs for both sides, really. Took Real Madrid a long time to get warmed up, but they've tested Edison on a number of occasions. And City's 3-5-2 working well. Jesus and Aguero threatening an attack as well.
Both goalkeepers have been called into action. Keylor Navas denying Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus here. Edison, well, kept busy by the likes of Isco and Benzema. An entertaining first half, but no goal so far in Los Angeles. Half-time here, it is Manchester City 0, Real Madrid 0. Stay with us, second half on the way.